I think the most important thing that this audience could hear from you on this optimistic show is in two parts. First, there's tactically, how are you actually trying to build the world's most powerful intelligence? And what are the rate limiting factors to doing that? And then philosophically, how are you and others working on building that technology in a way that really helps and not hurts people? So, just taking the tactical part right now, my understanding is that there are three big categories that have been limiting factors for AI. The first is compute, the second is data, and the third is algorithmic design. How do you think about each of those three categories right now? And if you were to help someone understand the next headlines that they might see, how would you help them make sense of all of this?
I would say there's a fourth too, which is figuring out the products to build,
Hmm.
like technology, like scientific progress on its own, not put into the hands of people, is of limited utility and doesn't sort of co-evolve with society in the same way. But if I could hit all four of those,
Yeah.
um, so on the compute side, yeah, this is like the biggest infrastructure project certainly that I've ever seen. Possibly it will become I think it will. Maybe already is the biggest and most expensive one in human history. But the whole supply chain from making the chips and the memory and the networking gear, racking them up in servers, doing, a giant construction project to build like a mega data center, putting finding a way to get the energy, which is often a limiting factor piece of this, and all the other components together. This is hugely complex and expensive, and we're still doing this in like a sort of bespoke one-off way, although it's getting better.